Have you considered visiting New Braunfels or even moving here? Well, I've got a great video for you. This video is going to be a tour of downtown and all the great things to do here. So let's go take a look. Hello everyone, my name is Doug Vogel. I'm a real estate agent and a firefighter here in New Braunfels. I love this town, so thank you for taking a few minutes to watch this tour of downtown New Braunfels. If you have any questions or comments, make sure you leave them below and I'll be happy to get back with you. If you have any real estate needs or thinking about moving here, I can definitely help you with that. Take a look at all my contact information below. So let's go take a tour of this place and you'll see why I love it so much. As you come into downtown New Braunfels, this is what you're going to see. This is the plaza with a lot of trees, a gazebo, and monuments, statues, all that good stuff. The plaza is like surrounded by a roundabout, which basically the traffic goes round and round. There's no stop sign, it's all yield signs, so you definitely need to just kind of pay attention, and but it's not hard. Anyways, you got a beautiful courthouse there, limestone building, and it's a great place, especially during the Christmas time. All the big oak trees and pecan trees are decorated with lights. Even the buildings around are decorated. There's all kinds of activities downtown New Braunfels, especially around the plaza. They shut the plaza down different times of the year for different things. The parades go right through or around the plaza here. So a lot of stuff happens here. It's great, but so let's go take a look at some other areas that are right off the plaza. But this is, like I said, this is one of the main things that you'll see right here when you enter downtown New Braunfels. As you're looking at the plaza now, there's two main streets that feed off the plaza here. There's Seguin Street, which goes left and right on this video, and then there's San Antonio Street that comes off of here. San Antonio Street's a main feeder through New Braunfels, and we'll keep working our way down San Antonio Street just to kind of give you a reference. But it's all historic old buildings, and definitely a lot to see here. Moving down San Antonio Street, as you can see, some definitely old buildings and stuff, and some buildings that are for office and stuff. Right here on the corner, let me zoom in a little bit, is Calahans Pizza and Irish pub, especially during St. Patrick's Day. They held a big party there. As we move down San Antonio Street, you have Red Stag, which is a great furniture place, and you have several haircutting places, and you have a couple bars throughout. And really quick is Henny Hardware. This is a really cool old-fashioned hardware store. If you can't find what you're looking for, like at Home Depot, Lowe's, it's definitely somewhere you should go. They have different kinds of like nuts and bolts and even gifts. It's just it's like stepping back in time. Super cool building to go into, just to say you've been into it. Just past Henny Hardware is Braunfels Theater. This is a great theater. It's almost like stepping back in time, but they offer great performances, and not so much movies, but just performances like you see on the board. Here's Oak Ridge Boys, Exile. They have all kinds of events there. Even my daughters have done their dance there, so it's a great place to go and see a live event. Right next to the Braunfels Theater is the Railroad Museum. A really cool place to take your kids to, or anybody that loves trains. It's very affordable. It's a great place to go take a look. One thing I didn't mention about New Braunfels is that we have a lot of railroad tracks going through town, so be prepared to go over them and also be stopped occasionally by a train. As you can see, this is still looking down San Antonio Street. Gives you a little bit more pan. There's just different things. The buildings are spaced a little bit more far apart, but it's this for the most part is downtown New Braunfels. I'll show you the other side of San Antonio Street here in just a minute. All right, let's take a quick break. If you like what you're seeing on this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up and some comments below. And while you're at it, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. That helps me out to grow and get more videos out here of New Braunfels. On the other side of San Antonio Street, working our way back up towards the plaza. Like I said, you still have other businesses down here. You have a violin shop down here, which teaches violin lessons. Clay Casa. This is a great place to take little ones and adults, especially if it's raining or something like that. You're looking for something to do. They do great projects for kids and even adults. I know my wife's been here for a ladies' night, so great place to go and visit. One thing I'm kind of partial to, since I'm a firefighter as well, is the Braunfels Fire Department Museum and also Fire Station 1. So this is a great place to visit. If you want to take a look, you can just go next door to the station, and as long as somebody's there, they'll take you through the museum and let you take a look around. So really great pictures of the downtown over hundreds of years ago, and just how things used to be for the fire department. Really makes you appreciate what we have today. Okay, we continue working our way down San Antonio Street. As you can see, there's multiple different businesses and shops, some antique shops that you can go take a look at. As you can see, there's city workers that are putting up lights for Christmas. Again, the streets are lined with trees. It's such a beautiful place. People just come down here and walk around because it's almost magical. It's just all the lights twinkling in the trees. As we move closer back towards the plaza or the traffic circle, like I said, there's antique stores and also a Scores restaurant, which makes a great hamburger. So definitely need to check that out. If you're hungry or looking for adult beverage, check out the Phoenix Saloon. This building was a saloon way back in the days, and the owner brought it back. And so they make homemade chili there, which they're known for. And also, like I said, their adult beverages are really good as well. Now I'm back into the traffic circle area around the plaza here. As you can see, there's all kinds of little shops tucked in, boutiques, yoga, just different places. There's a couple of salons and also Blackwell Pub, 2-story. Again, get adult beverage there. Great place to visit and just kind of hang out. And we have your big commercial places too, UPS store and some other buildings for offices. Now I'm located on the north side of the plaza. As you see, there's a courthouse I was telling you about earlier, just another county court building, and then to your right here being New Braunfels Utilities, which is, unless you're moving here, you probably won't go in there, but it's where you can set up your electric and water there. So that's kind of the north side of the plaza. That way you have an idea of what it is all the way around. All right, we've kind of went clockwise around the traffic circle here. We're on the opposite side here, and just to give you an idea of what San Antonio Street also has on the other side, you have a little coffee shop on the corner here, funeral home. Hopefully you don't need that. And if you keep going down San Antonio Street, I know it's kind of hard to see, but that'll take you to Landa Park. Check out the video that I've done on that as well. And like I said, we got the beautiful courthouse here that you can take a look. Hey, how are you? See, even people here are friendly, so kind of scared me. Wasn't expecting that, but like I said, that's what's great about New Braunfels. Never know what's going to happen. So anyways, back to the plaza. Okay, I know it's a little breezy out here, and I apologize for the audio. I just want to make sure I show you this. This is something you have to see. It is, what you're looking at there, it's the plaza, and from the plaza to where I'm at right now, it's about 300 yards or so, give or take. So, but this is what the New Braunfels is all about. It's the Comal River. We actually have two rivers here in town. It's the Comal River and the Guadalupe River. And I have another video, so if you look in your upper right hand corner, you'll see the link to that video as well, of the Comal River and the Hinman Park and Prince Solms Park, all that good stuff. As you see, the water's gushing out. That's the tube chute. This is definitely one of the pride and joys of New Braunfels here, is the Comal River, spring-fed, 72 degrees, give or take a degree or so, every year, or year-round. And it's a big tourist attraction. You go tubing. It's the shortest river in the United States that starts and stops in the same town. So anyway, it's a great thing to come see. But like I said, it's just a little bit off the beaten path of the plaza, but it's definitely something everyone should see when you're here. If you're a foodie and like hamburgers like me, Muck and Fuzz is the place you need to go to. Awesome hamburgers, custom hamburgers. Oh, my mouth waters for them right now. So great place to go. It's right off of San Antonio Street. San Antonio Street doesn't have a whole lot of older buildings. It's still up and coming, but it's a great, still has some great shops. And if you're looking for a place to stay that's not a traditional hotel, Prince Solom's Inn is a great place to stay. It's just the building goes back well over 100 years, and it's just a really neat inside and just not your average hotel. So great place to go as well to spend the night here in downtown. As I continue around the plaza, you see New Braunfels Coffee right there. That was on the corner of San Antonio Street in the traffic circle here. Also, you have Crosswalk Coffee House, so another coffee house right next door. A little competition, I guess, never hurts. But anyways, this big white building is the old Schmidt's Hotel. Super old, super cool building. It's not a hotel anymore. Upstairs, second, third floor, private residences, but downstairs you have some businesses. As I pan around here, you'll see there's public restrooms. So if you spend much time down here in New Braunfels, probably may need to use the facilities. So they're cleaned every day at least once, so you can take care of your business there. And as I just continue around, a big bank here that's been here for many years, and then we're back to looking at San Antonio Street. Okay, I turned off at San Antonio Street onto Seguin Street. Again, this is one of the major streets that come through New Braunfels here. I have to point out Nagelin Bakery. It's the oldest bakery in Texas. Definitely a place you need to take your kids to, or anybody, to go get you a donut or a kolache. It's a super cool building, and it's just something about going into the oldest bakery in Texas. Pretty cool. But like I said, different shops all the way down Seguin Street. One thing you'll see here in downtown New Braunfels is a lot of murals on the wall. These are so cool. They've all been hand painted. It just shows the history and the pride and ownership the city has for itself. So like I said, there's all kinds of murals that are on the wall. Just like this one is showing, the founders coming from Braunfels, Germany. That's how New Braunfels was founded. And we're big on German heritage here. So definitely something just to take a look at and take in. I moved down Castell Street here, and this is Krause's Cafe. It's and beer garden. It's a German restaurant. They have all kinds of great German food. So if you're not in the mood for hamburger, steak, shrimp, seafood, all that good stuff, come try some German food. It is delicious, and can't go wrong with really anything that they have there. So again, this is down Castell Street, just right off the San Antonio Street and the plaza here. If you're here on Saturday mornings between 9 and 1, come out and take a look at the farmers market. Rain or shine, 9 to 1 every Saturday. They have local producers and crafts and lots of vegetables and stuff to come out and where you can buy. So it's all pet friendly, super cool. They have live music going on and samples, and it's so you can, like I said, you can bring your pets and kids and everything. So Saturdays 9 to 1, definitely a great place to take a look at. It's right next to Krause's Cafe and Beer Garden, and as you can see, the big dome building behind the farmers market signs there is the beer garden for Krause's Cafe. So much to do down here in downtown New Braunfels. One area right off of the traffic circle that you need to know about, and what you're looking at is Phoenix Saloon. This is Castell Street, and Calahans that we just talked about for the Irish pub. There is Myrons Steakhouse. This is one of the best steakhouses around. Now, make sure you have plenty of money in your pocketbook, but it is definitely worth the money to go get you a steak here. Once again, it's called Myrons Steakhouse. After you get done at Myrons, you can do some window shopping or check some of the local shops out here. If you're not in the mood for steak, check out McAdoo's. This used to be the old post office here in New Braunfels way back in the day. Also, if you listen carefully, you can hear the courthouse bells going off. Anyways, this is the old post office, which is now McAdoo's. Great seafood restaurant, upscale, definitely worth the time to go eat there. I'm trying not to veer off too far off the plaza or traffic circle here in New Braunfels, but there's so much here in downtown New Braunfels that you need to see, especially if you need to get off the little main streets. But here's New Braunfels Brewing Company. Again, great place to grab an adult beverage, and got toys. This is a great toy store. They have all kinds of toys for kids that you don't normally see in other stores. So my kids just love coming here because it's like just a kid in a candy store. They can just look and see and all kinds of stuff. Always walk out there with something. Also a great place to buy gifts. After you have your stomach full of steak, seafood, or whatever you choose downtown New Braunfels, definitely need to come out and take a look at Two Tarts Bakery. It's a great place to come, get cupcakes and cream cheese, great food, great place to hang out at. I appreciate you watching in this video. As you can hear, New Braunfels has lots of great things and sounds to hear, as well as you hear the courthouse bells ringing. So if you like what you saw, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you on the next video. Talk to you soon.